I've convinced half of the world to not only
Bro,
accept sin, but to celebrate it. Do you know what has been my most enjoyable pride campaign to date?
No, what?
Well, my gay pride campaign, of course. Not only do I get the chance to promote your own self-destruction, I get to use God's logo, the rainbow, to do it. Love is love, right? My plan not only prevents you worthless humans from reproducing, it distorts the gender roles and allows me to bring all types of chaos and confusion upon your pathetic societies. It's been so successful, I've got men convinced they're women, and women convinced they're men, and some convinced they're no gender at all. And I've got two more Pride Initiative campaigns I'd like to introduce in the near future. And second is pedophilia pride. Now,
yo,
society might not be ready for this one just yet, so we'll hold off.
What did she say?
About the impact on something like public health. When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water.
Wasn't supposed to say that out loud. Reduce population? That's why the push for abortion. That's why the push for trans ideology. I get it now. Come on!
Have you ever heard of the Black Eye Club? Unless you're one of the people that consistently compete in combat sports, I'd say it's not very likely for you to be walking around with a black eye, especially if you're a high-profile celebrity worth millions of dollars who watch your own security. And I don't think these celebrities joined a martial arts class or got beat up by the same person to obtain these black eyes, unless that person was more powerful than them so the news would never surface. Whatever the reason is, here's a list of celebrities with matching black eyes.
we are going deep into the world of conspiracies, and let's say this is just another one. Crazy. She. Who beat these people? Who beat up these people, guys? Some high demonic entity that they serve, or oh, what do you think? Yo, share your thoughts in the comment section. This just creepy, yo. Even the Pope, Kanye West, all these people. Ay, ay, ay. Who beat up your celebrities, guys?
You basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal, you can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down.
Whoa.
When you see black eyes like Blueface and shit like that, he got beat up, but he didn't get beat up where you thought he got beat up. The eyes come out, and they call them panda eyes.
Those are good ones.
Whoa.
Black, what you talking about? You talking little fuck.
This is a sacrum. So what happens, sacrum is like, looks like a triangle kind of situation, just the ilium right here, and it attaches. It's called a Mickey Mouse. Looks like a Mickey Mouse here.
And they do this so you see people with these cigars, and they're all these big celebrities, they all have the cigar in common. That's that big ass thing between their legs that they're sticking in. And it's one big society of it.
Doing this child ring shit is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Jamie Foxx is one of the most notorious busters in the world. But that does go to the studio bend over, and he can't get $3 million.
Now, when it comes down to the selling of they're shipping and trafficking and people, adults, the moms, the dads, right there on Target commercials, right there on Walmart commercials. And you're looking at the people that are missing.
Yeah, this is steel wool. This I think is one of those hacks that people try. If you separate steel wool or make a ribbon with steel wool, then you put your phone in the middle. When that foil is cold or it vibrates, the steel wool lights up. Yeah, exactly. As you can see, Oh, what do you think happens
The
here?
music made witchcraft beautiful. And that's the problem. Okay, God, if there's anything you want me to get rid of that has evil origins, let me know. I'm thinking the Lord finna say, all them shoes, or that shirt, or that book in the back of your closet that you didn't realize you had. Literally, what entered my mind was Beyonce. I said, wait. I'm like, that's just my subconscious. Like, that's not the Lord. So when that happened, one of the lyrics, Black Parade, kept entering my mind. And it was the lyric where she says, some ocean energy. And I felt like the Lord was like, just study, research, just read. Like, you ain't even gotta be all that deep. And so I was like, okay, who is Ocean? I went down the biggest deep dive for some days on Yoruba spirituality, on Ocean or Orishas, on all the things. And I realized after doing some research, she has centered false deities, centered and embodied them. I like the music. But I also felt some type of way because I didn't realize how blind I was. Because I liked the music so much that I didn't have discernment. The music made witchcraft beautiful. And that's the problem.
Avatars would walk among us.
And we wouldn't know that they're
We
not a
wouldn't
real
notice.
person.
That was the basis of the movie. They're just like the aliens. And they were introduced because the aliens would freak out if, of course, the aliens were on a space landed on them. So they create avatars that look just like the native avatars. If a doctor opened up the body of an avatar, it would be identical because you could have sperm and egg generate a baby that would grow up. And of course, you would train them to become avatars that are in the service of humans. But they would be genetically identical to the people on the home planet, and they would be trained to walk among us. So this is a technology that even we could do. We could use sperm and egg to generate a new generation of aliens that we would observe with our avatars. We could do this today. And therefore, the aliens from outer space, if they land on the Earth, they certainly would have the option of creating beings just like us, genetically just like us, except, of course, their memory circuits are those of an alien civilization.
We demonize meat, but the companies that win are the fake food companies because they drive us away from what we love to eat and they try to get us to eat instead their ready meals, their muffins, their muesli bars for breakfast instead of the eggs and the meat that we should be having for breakfast, the cereal companies, the oil companies, the margarine companies as opposed to the butter companies, basically everybody other than the farmers and the people trying to produce real food, they win. There's another winner in all of this, which is, of course, the drug companies, because the more sick that the fake food companies can make people, the more drug companies can benefit from that sickness and provide people with the drugs that won't make them feel better. They will just mask the symptoms that they've got from the really bad food that they were eating.
Hey, everybody. I decided to do what everybody's doing, which is walk outside instead of just being inside. I, like everybody, am feeling stir crazy and anxious and wondering what's going to happen and how long this is going to last. So I just wanted to say, stay safe, pay attention to what they're telling us to do, and this will pass much faster. You'd all listen to what our smart people telling us to do. And I mean the smart people.
Something else is going on.
And I mean the smart people.
Guys, it's like people are being monitored. We're being monitored.
When you're running the whole soul
You can feel it, you see? Pushed. It's like she's being monitored. Is that girl? That tag on their legs, or these people, it's like they're being monitored, or what's happening?
When you lose cash, and this is what we must not let them do, when we lose cash, if we lose cash, and you've only got central bank digital currencies, the computer will know what it is you're trying to do before you even do it, and they will prevent you from doing it. If, for example, they say you can't leave your house more than 5 miles, you try and buy a bottle of water 6 miles from home, you won't be able to. I'm not kidding. That's so many reasons why you should retain cash. It's offensive that the politicians believe that they have a right to all of your information at all times. With 5G, in an urban area, they know within a small number of meters where you are. They know if you're on the toilet or in the kitchen. If you go online, they know you're online. If you write anything, I can assure you they know what I write. They know my IP address. Even with a VPN, I can't comment on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I am censored and smeared. So I'm on Substack, Telegram, and places most people have never heard. It's so dangerously effective, the censorship. So, bottom line is they will try and take money away and replace it with electronic funny money. Don't let them do it. Keep using cash. Every day you use cash, you're throwing a handful of sand in the eyes of the globalists. Do it.
Notice the symbolism.
Thoughts on the digital monetary system.
First, you'll see a 9-pointed star. That is the star of the world's newest religion, the religion of Baha'i, where they believe that all religions are equally good and true. A one-world religion to go with their one-world government. Next, look at the bull in front of the cross, a likely homage to the ancient Canaanite god of human sacrifice. Then we have the statement, Scientia ingenium virtus, a saying which means knowledge of immense power. Hit the link in my bio to watch the full video on the symbolism of Klaus Schwab.
Infants rescued from traffickers from a scorching container. Oh guys, these are babies that maybe were going to be sold. Oh shit. Oh, it's like our prayers are working, man. Okay, or your prayers, whoever, if you pray, these were good souls that were going to be sold, maybe to be slaved or for human sacrifices. So this is really sad. Share your thoughts in the comment section, what you think about it. And be good to people. Spam the like button and use the comment section. Spread love all over this world, guys. Just
if I told you that aliens are 100% in the Bible, would you believe me? The people who experience alien abductions talk about being violated, stuff being done to them, and in some cases, women turn out to be pregnant by these things. And let's not forget about this freaky phenomenon with the black-eyed children, which, yes, they are a form of Nephilim, part alien, part human. God says to the serpent, I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and her offspring. Everybody focuses on this part right here, but no one's really paying attention to this. Guys, God is speaking to the devil right here. Between the devil's offspring and Eve's offspring, what could that possibly mean? This is where things start adding up. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of man, and they bore children to them. This is biblical and demonic.